Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 8th episode of the 2nd season of Jashin-chan Dropkick, the season with a dash in the title. So, last episode, we had some delicious apple pie, we sold literal garbage on the App Store, because that's really what they're for, and I think we even built some plastic models and stuff, and chopped the Jashin-chan, and also Kyung, our Chinese girl, Giga Gaga Booga. I can never remember the thing she's called. Maybe someday, but not today. So yeah, we saw the panda in her shirt that apparently can just leave and come back in as it pleases, which is good to know. But of course, the best thing about the episode was just Yurine, the only one that appreciates Jashin-chan's amazing puns. So yeah, that was fun. That was fun. So yeah, let's get in this episode and see what fun we will have today, because it will probably be fun. 3, 2, 1, play. As always, we start with our amazing opening. You know what would be amazing? You know how they changed the opening a few episodes ago to add the different title to it? You know, for that one gag? What if they made the opening literally just them in that flowery field together, just the whole opening? Like, no violence, no transitioning to other characters, that was the opening. Like a minute or so of that. Just a thought. Just a thought. The attacks never stop. And here we go. The Academy. Oh, right, yeah, flashbacks. I remember the preview now. Here we go. Is Jashin-chan the new... Oh, no. 100% beef before she had the beef. Before she switched sides from justice to plot. She wouldn't do that. She's a nice girl. Jashin-chan will be friends with her. I do see that fire. Oh, Jashin-chan took that pretty well. What the heck happened to your face? I know I'm not one to talk, but... Murder Ball is my counterattack. Oh god, oh no! Yeah, maybe we should have just let that one go. Definitely did not see that coming. I was like, oh, did he slice the ball? That's what I was about to say. And then I saw an arm. Well, rip random classmate that nobody probably liked. Gazing at the transfer student from across the classroom. I've seen that in anime before. I love Jashin-chan's pose there. The head seems a bit disproportional to the body with Medusa, especially. Try. Come on, someone please play with this girl. There we go. What? Okay. Oh, sure, I guess I get it. It's still not a great pun, but... Man, those shorts. No, not even a little bit. Nobody was gonna like her anyway. The wind. That might be a bit more true than the other rumors. I think so. We also call her ATM. I mean, that kind of goes without saying, but... well, she somehow manages it. How dare you say such things? Yes, the nuance is very different. You'll confuse her otherwise. Gotta make sure the positions are clear in this dynamic. And that's the important thing. The important thing got across. Track 2 already, we're like 5 minutes in. That's including the opening. Damn, how does it walk? I mean, I might take that offer from Urina if you know what I mean, but never mind. And there we go. It's actually a bit more wholesome than I expected. Oh. Well. Ow. Yeah, then violence escalates after I say that. Yeah, now the murder ball can truly begin. But she's still having fun, so that's what matters. Well, did you guys have fun? He looks a little bit angry. Well, we're still together. And we're friends. That's what matters most. Oh god, that was actually a pretty sweet flashback. More so than I expected. Yeah, I usually can't get you to shut up. Man, that's a while too. I'm sure you've gotten it by now through your ATM. Oh, that's what's going on. Little lonely Jashin-chan. Man, a month. They probably know how to throw a hell of a party. I imagine it can get pretty heated. Not a snowball's hell in chance that they did that, Jashin-chan. That's a good question, actually. How do they feel about you? That's quite a plot twist. Yeah, this is definitely new territory. They disapprove of you never wearing clothes? How do they feel about you being an exhibitionist? You're telling us nothing, Jashin-chan. Are you telling me there's some kind of big company type thing? Are you an heiress? Yeah, conglomerate, that was what I was looking for. Wow. Well, damn, I didn't expect that. Yeah, That's... I'm still processing that. What's up, Fourth Wall? Well, I definitely do want to meet the parents now. I mean, I'm okay with it. You just tell her that she wanted to stay with Yurina because she loves her. Ouch. Well, maybe they don't care that much. Like, who's that? Oh, our daughter. Well, goodbye, phone. Well, what do we do now? Oh, well then. Everyone just kind of left. I mean, everyone that comes from hell. Obviously, Yurina doesn't, so she stayed behind. Ow. Jashin-chan the cicada. Custodian, do your job. What are we paying you for? Bet she's gonna like poke it and it'll be alive and attack. Ah! Told you it was live. Oh god, did it just pee on her? I don't believe you. They all look pretty similar. 7-day lifespan. Oh, okay, I get it now. Gotcha. I just thought it was a reference to the ring. I guess that makes more sense. Yeah, it almost makes you think hell froze over. Should offer her something else, something priceless. The hat. Seriously, I'll give you whatever you want for the hat. So, what kind of day is Jashin-chan gonna have? Hopefully something happens to cheer her up a bit. Well, maybe you should have taken that money earlier. I'm sure you were. Okay then, buddy. You say so. Anything? Oh. God, that made me jump. But man, she is one lonely snake. Akuma A. UFO. I hate having 2 sets of subs to read. Oh wow, okay, Jashin-chan. That was a change of mood. But we gotta restore the title, so. Well, probably met our quota for the episode. But we better if we had actually had somebody to drop kick. I completely forgot, yeah. It was like 9, right? You should make more human friends. I think that's the real takeaway from this episode. The UFO was mentioned in that story. Well, that's an oddly specific scenario, and I would love for that to happen. But, you know. What the frick? Hello, sir. I will check it later. Oh, there we go. Yeah, angels will still be around. It's like, oh my god, a person! Yamamoto. Well, I'm trying to, but Jashin-chan won't shut up. Well, I bet someone would. Hard serve. Okay. Only Urena does. I imagine even hotter in hell. I would assume. Even she knows it, and she hasn't even. She's a lonely snake. Why are we leaving the one person that we found to talk to? Well, I guess bye. You would cry in a corner. What? Oh, what the heck? What are you wearing, Urena? Are you trying to be a devil to make her feel better? That's actually kind of cute. Make you feel better. Damn, it's making me feel better. Tell you that right now. It kind of does. It's a little bit loose, honestly. I kind of figured. Yeah, it's like a devil demon kind of thing, right? You're not an alien. Yeah. Oh god, I can see it now, yeah. How do you forget that? But she's more of a snake. My god, she looks so cute in that. Yeah. I like it. But she just wants you to take off your clothes. I get you, Jashin-chan. I can read between the lines. Oh. You just like shed your skin. Make her a Jashin-chan devil. Oh, there's definitely a good shot of her for like a second. Huh. I guess Jashin-chan's pretty good at this. Oh, wow. Oh my god, Urena. No, it doesn't. Oh my god, Urena. Can you wear that for the rest of the show, please? I will never ask anything of you again. The exposed skin was very intentional. Okay, sure. It doesn't look cool to stand on top of a slide at a park, dude. She's kind of cute. Whoever that is. If you say so. Wow, that pose. I was just gonna Gias me for a second. Oh, Urena, what are you doing? You have my attention. Oh, there we go. That's a little bit better. That was a great shot of the two of them. Yes, please do that. This is the best chance for bonding time we've had in the whole show. A great idea, Jashin-chan. I request 12 copies. What do you mean? I think it's fine, Jashin-chan. There's no problem here. You're just ruining the mood, Jashin-chan. Why must you? Wow. You are just asking for violence at this point. Yeah, he ruined it. It was nice and you ruined it, Jashin-chan. Well, there goes our floating session. I hope that means you're going to wear it more often. I beg of you. And they're here just in time to admire it themselves. Their friends are finally back. Oh, there's a really good view of it too. Like a full body shot. Yeah, I knew. Yeah. Nope. She recognizes it. Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot. The hair's what covers her up usually. Well, somebody's living a life over there. What the heck am I looking at? It's pretty great. Wow, Medusa has a cute laugh animation over there. Wonder how good the food is in hell. So, did I miss something? I mean, I'm in a good mood too after what I saw. But it's probably not what we're referring to here. Shut up, dude. I'm trying to listen to them. Seriously, dude, that was so obnoxious. I was trying to listen to them. But whatever. I never have liked that guy, and he just lost even more points with me there, being annoying. Well, that was a good episode. That just, like, zoomed on by, too. Where the hell did the episode go? That was like 5 minutes. Man, especially like the last 5 minutes or so, that was just literal perfection there. I kind of want to rewatch it like right now. Like whenever that scene started, when she walked to the door. Whew. I still have that image of Uranus still like projected in my mind. CD is just so good though, I can't get over it. Just the music, the animation, everything. It's really a work of art. Especially the chain breaking part's my favorite part, probably. Sister became regular girl. That should be interesting. I mean, China Panda kind of goes hand in hand. Shoe Bill. That'd be interesting. Oh no. I'm glad someone does. So that was the 7th, and by 7th I mean 8th episode of Jashin-chan Dropkick. And I actually just realized I forgot to change the overlay. I may or may not fix that in editing. I probably won't, honestly. But just that always irritates me whenever that happens. But anyway, moving on. This episode was a pretty good one. For sure. Now, first scene we had was actually some nice flashback stuff. And I think the timing of it was pretty good because that came right before the scene of them like being all gone and stuff like that. So it let us as the audience kind of really feel this relationship, you know, the bond between her and her devil friends right before they were taken away. So that was pretty good. So the first thing I want to talk about was just that timing I liked. But the scene itself was just really nice. I wasn't sure exactly what to expect there, but the real meat of it was the introduction of 100% beef before she had all the beef. And she apparently had a little bit of difficulty kind of making friends. There seemed to be kind of these rumors about her race, her species, and that was a bit off-putting for a lot of people, but Jashin-chan, being the worst and the best, was more than willing to give her the privilege of being her friend, you know? And Medusa's obviously a good girl, so of course she's okay with it as well. So we just kind of all became this nice little trio, and we had a lot of fun together. And we just played murder ball, just destroying people left and right. The gag of the dead goblin photo on the desk was pretty funny as well. But the dodgeball is just seems like a universal sport. It's played pretty much everywhere. The demon world, hell, whatever you want to call it. They call it hell usually in the subs, so that's what I should really call it. Even though I'm tempted to call it the demon world. Even though they got into a bit of trouble having to stand outside holding the buckets, still they were happy because they were together, and that's what matters most at the end of the day. Now, the next part was pretty great, because like I said, that's when Jashin-chan was starting to get lonely because all of her friends were gone, and they kind of went back to hell and left her behind. Luckily, Yurina was still here, which I guess wasn't good enough for her because she still seemed pretty depressed, which I don't see why. Yurina is all I would need, personally, especially after some of the stuff we saw this episode. But apparently it wasn't enough for Jashin-chan. She needs this circle of friends. She needs the constant flow of attention to just get through the day. You know, fair enough. And we just got to see her kind of moping around for a while. The few people that she did interact with commented on just how un-Jashin-chan-like she is here. Because, yeah, she's usually loud, obnoxious, violent, mean, and now she's just kind of sad and mopey. That's not the Jashin-chan we know. So, naturally, everyone's a little bit worried. Even turning down money, that's unbelievable. It's, like, unfathomable. There's also a little bit of a UFO thing here. I think that we're trying to imply that like everyone just got kidnapped by UFOs and that's why they're not around. Because we had that mentioned on the radio and Jashin-chan worried about that. I mean, she had some full-on post-apocalyptic scenario involving zombies and stuff. But yeah, I guess that's just what happened. You know, fair enough. The line about how her stomach was full or her heart was empty or whatever it was, just... Oh god, that was a line. That was certainly a line. And there was a robot clerk at the convenience store. Sure, that hip hopper. Just why? Why would you do any of that? She didn't meet up with Poporin though, which was fun. You know, because at this point she was getting kind of lonely, and someone that she knew finally showed up. She's like, "Hey, you know, let's be all buddy with each other." Like this shot here at 13 minutes and 57 seconds, we got Jashin-chan with her big old like tilted half-moon smile thing and some elbowing. Meanwhile, Poporin over here just looks maximum frustrated, like, get away from me. I don't like you. Shoo. I'm gonna bite you. That kind of look that Poporin had, which is pretty great. So I love the contrast between the two looks, for sure. And Jashin-chan, again, tries her lame little pun things that she does that only Yurina will actually appreciate, and that's still kind of continued. We did discover that Earth summer hotter than Heaven summer, which I could imagine. There was some movie or whatever that always talked about how Heaven was at, 76 degrees, something like that. Like, pretty average, normal temperature. So, compared to that, yeah, Earth might be a bit warmer. Although it depends on the region, obviously. Some places are hotter than usual. You could go to Antarctica, you might get a bit of a different experience than in Japan, I would imagine. So, yeah, that's all I really got to say on that scene. Now, the next segment. I mean, it is kind of the same segment as the one before, but I draw kind of a line when she opens that door and goes back home. So, this segment. The way things were framed and stuff, I was expecting her to walk in on something interesting, but I wasn't sure what it was. I had no idea what it was. I couldn't even venture a guess. So as she opened the door, first thing she saw was Yurina in a costume. Cosplay. So she's like, She's got this outfit on. It just looks like she bought it at the local like party shop. She even got like a pitchfork. So the best thing about what we walked in on was not just the outfit. That was like half of it. The funny outfit. Just the look on her face. Like she had just, like her mom just walked in on her doing something she shouldn't be doing. Like that kind of look. Like deers in the headlight. Yeah, deers in the headlight kind of look. That was great. That was our introduction to this next scene. So I thought that was a fantastic start. So pretty much immediately, I knew we were in for a good time. I knew right away we were in for a good time. And then this other face she makes where it's like more of a squinted eyes, like little wiggly mouth. Just like, that's also a pretty good look on Yurina. Still kind of, you know, because it's embarrassing. Like, it's embarrassing. That's kind of the big thing here. Just it's kind of a ridiculous outfit. So, apparently Jashin-chan didn't even recognize her when she walked in on her because just she's not wearing her usual outfit. So how could you possibly recognize somebody otherwise? But just, yeah, a lot of great faces and stuff that Yurina made this scene. And she's a devil. She's supposed to be a devil. Like, clearly because Jashin-chan felt lonely, this was a way to resolve that, but she acted surprised that Jashin-chan was a devil. Like, she's like, oh right, you're a devil, which kind of conflicts with that theory, but I guess she might have just been messing with her there. I guess that would make more sense. She's got a really good pan-up shot of her in that outfit. So I was already pretty happy to see her in this outfit because it was cute. It was a really cute outfit. She looked adorable in it, and the kind of mild embarrassment she had along with it was great. Was great. And Jashin-chan pointed out that it looks more like the bacteria than a devil. That was hilarious because as soon as she said that, I agreed with her 100%. Like that, it made so much sense after she said that. So, if I had known at that point that it would just keep getting better, I would have been pretty excited. But it was a nice little surprise when it did. Yeah, Jashin-chan says, I'll make you a costume. Again, I wasn't sure what to think here, because I don't remember if we knew about her good sewing skills before now. We might have. I may have just been forgetting. But here, definitely demonstrated that for sure. So, I'm just gonna look at this again. Yeah, this outfit, man, just... If Jashin-chan whipped this up in a couple hours, that's pretty impressive. Because we got a great pan-up shot of this. Like, it's got even, like, the leggings. It's got this diamond shape over the belly. The belly button showing off that midriff. It's got wings on it. It's got like, the arm. It's got, the chest. It's got a necklace. It's got, like, a little bow and the horns. Just, the amount of effort put into designing that outfit, man, that is gorgeous. Just my reaction really spoke for itself, but that really just blew me away. I was not ready for any of that. Not one bit of that was I ready for. And again, one of the best gags that went along with this, though, was the way that when she commented on how much it exposes, like how much skin it exposes, which, yeah, I noticed that as well, but I have literally zero problem with it. So, you know, she mentioned that, but then she talks about how this extra cape she made with the extra cloth, and it has the extra cloth because that was cloth that could have been used to cover up more of her skin. That was one of the best jokes that came with of this overall scene. I quite like that. that was good. That was good. And then we had this whole pigeon bearing thing. I think they mentioned pigeon bearing before at some point, but it's not cool, Jashin-chan. It's just not. I don't know why you insist on it being cool. You're just wrong. But yeah, this scene, the best way I could describe this overall scene was the fact that it just kept getting better and better the more it went. Like, it just kept feeding me more things that I wanted out of life. So, like, because I thought it was going to peak at her wearing that outfit. But I was wrong, it just kept going. We see Jashin-chan wear the cape, and I didn't really have much strong feelings about this initially. I was just like, oh cool, Jashin-chan wearing clothes. That's an interesting change of pace. I look so damn cool. The voice actress did a good job with that line. That was good. That was the best thing about that part. But then we got her striking Chuni poses and stuff with quite clearly a Code Geass reference. I mean, the shape's a little bit different, but it's clearly a Code Geass reference. I'd be surprised if it was any other reference. So, you're embarrassing me as she wears that outfit. So, really can't get over Yurina's outfit. She why can't she wear that throughout the entire show? I mean, I haven't watched the entire show yet, so maybe she does, but I have a feeling she'll go back to her usual outfit, but I just need more of that in my life. I can't get that across enough. But anyway, moving on. So, yeah, like I said, things kept getting better. She walks over to Jashin-chan, immediately starts stroking that hair, again while wearing this outfit, smiling, and telling her to hold still. I was getting pretty excited at this point, not quite sure where it was going, but I knew I would like whatever direction it took. So then when we see her, we see that, yeah, Jashin-chan, Yurine adjusted her hair a little bit so she could look a little bit better. And she did. And this shot, like, I'll go back to the beginning of the shot. Like, this shot here, as she has her hands on Jashin-chan's shoulders, just look at Yurine in this shot. You'll have to do it on your end because I don't show any of the footage. You know, I know that's a little bit less convenient, but just this shot with the bubbles and everything. Hands on her shoulder, that beaming smile. Just the happiness level on Yurine over here is like off the charts. I mean, Jashin-chan looks happy too, don't get me wrong, but just Yurine is a lot more attractive than Jashin-chan, so no offense, Jashin-chan. But just, yeah, some of the happiest I've seen Yurine look was in this scene. Yes, acknowledging the cuteness. But she just... And then, to just keep it going, she goes over to her for a selfie. Which, yes, we needed one. That goes without saying. This should be like both of their phone wallpapers for like ever. So, and this is where she made a revelation that Yurine doesn't really have the chest for that specific kind of outfit. Which, you know, I guess I can technically agree with that, like, to an extent, but I still like it. So, but the biggest mistake, of course, was just bringing this up at all because it's just gonna make her mad. Because at this point, we were like at the peak level of happiness and fluffy, you know, flirting, lively, happy time. I think that's the official term for it. And she just kind of ruined it here. It did allow us to get a good shot of her chest, admittedly, which is the one good thing that came from it. But aside from that, yeah, it was not a smart move on your part, Jashin-chan. We're having a nice moment. She even just like pull. Why would you do that? Like, if we didn't know about it, I'd say she was trying to piss her off. Like, when she pulled it, I almost thought we might actually get to see something, but no, this is a family-friendly show. So, yeah, then we had an attack. But then everyone showed up, so finally the lonely Jashin-chan, who has the eyes sparkling, you know, in that usual teary-eyed look. She's just happier than words could possibly express. And everyone else thinks Yurine's costume's great as well. So, and they all know Jashin-chan's tsundere, so they're not surprised by anything she says there. I was surprised 100% Beef actually recognized the stupid cape, so that was cool. And then the final gag we had with this scene was pretty much just taking off the cape, and that revealed Jashin-chan's chest because her hair usually covers it up, but her hair is different now, so she just kind of flashed everyone because of that. So, yeah, and then one final scene of just looking at silly souvenirs. And just Yurine having a look of happiness on her face. Because, yeah, Jashin-chan's now happy, so of course Yurine's happy. So, yeah, that final scene was just everything I could have hoped for in the whole show. It kind of gave me there, so I'm in a great mood now. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty happy. I could just go outside and run around like a crazy person. That's how happy I am. So, yeah, you probably didn't like the episode as much as I did. You know, fair enough, but I had a good time. I had a really good time, so I hope you know that. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.